Team 10 is getting some answers from two of the most powerful people in the fight to secure our border. Now, this is Team 10 investigation exposes claims of a staggering lack of training and background checks among Border Patrol agents. Team 10 investigator Mitch Blocker took his questions straight to the Secretary of Homeland Security. Mitch?
Today, Secretary Janet Napolitano continues her tour of the southern border. She continues meeting with those in charge of border security, some we found who question the same things our sources do, the training and accountability of those on the front lines. The Border Patrol does not want to talk about allegations of excessive force, much of which has happened near or around San Diego. But their boss, Secretary of Homeland Security Janet Napolitano, did answer Team 10's questions.
Border Patrol is looking into all of those acts of violence.
Team 10 sources with extensive experience inside the Border Patrol say training standards dropped and background checks on agents lagged as the White House put pressure on the Border Patrol to recruit more agents.
They've been in the system for 3 years and they finally found out through their background that they had some felonies.
Our sources are not the only ones asking questions. Last summer, 16 members of Congress wrote the Department of Homeland Security asking for an investigation into the Border Patrol's culture, citing, quote, a troubling lack of training and accountability. One of them, former Congressman and current San Diego Mayor Bob Filner, stood next to Secretary Napolitano as we asked what she's done about it. Has your office looked into this, and if so, how?
Well, I think with all respect to the mayor, we would disagree with some of the assertions there.
A troubling lack of training and accountability. You signed your name to that. Do you still feel that way?
Well, I think there are, I think the vast majority of the Border Patrol, I work with them every day, are doing an incredible job. There have been a couple cases of extreme violence, and I'm not sure that they have been dealt with in an accountable fashion yet.
Have you shared that with the Secretary? What did she tell you?
She says they're investigating.
Now, Secretary Napolitano said the Department of Homeland Security has hired a third party to evaluate the Border Patrol's use of force and its training. We have more sources coming forward reconfirming much of what we have already reported, and we will keep digging on this story. With Team 10, I'm investigator Mitch Blocker.